not Monday. Everyone confused today because but nevertheless, it is Tuesday. I'm still going to talk about Myth Busting Monday. Yesterday, and I want to really talk to you about what I was focused on in my yesterday, which is Myth Busting Monday. So if you don't know me, I'm Erica Hoke, coach, and the story that I want to tell you today is about secondary infertility. It's about a woman, Cardinal. You can catch the whole story on a YouTube channel. Just search the video. But the story that I want to tell you is one of advocating for herself. So secondary using to people because they've had a baby and now they can't have another baby. And some people don't even really recognize second infertility as a problem. They don't know that it's a thing, and it's a really big problem, just like regular infertility is. So Cassie starts after her via C-section. So for a long period of time, almost 2 years, around to different doctors, she was talking to them about pain and symptoms that she was having, and she was told she was crazy. It was all in her head. There was nothing that they could do for her, that she was just going to have to live with this pain, to having back infections and things like that. It turns out, you guys, Cassie's bladder was sewn into her uterus during her C-section. So if she had for herself, if she had not, she would have lived with those kind of symptoms for the rest of her life. So this story I'm telling you to lead off, just so that you know that secondary infertility sometimes has really dramatic physical causes and sources. Okay, so Cassie's very dramatic. You can see the whole story in an interview I did for Hope for Healing Talks on YouTube. All that to say, dramatic doesn't mean that secondary infertility in other ways is not as dramatic too. So one of the things that I see a lot with clients is secondary infertility. My video here. Secondary infertility as being good. I've had some audio problems. Infertility as being foundationally caused by thyroid. So there's a lot of thyroid dysfunction after pregnancy. Your hormones are disrupted, and your thyroid sometimes gets really acted by the pregnancy process. And so what I strongly encourage you to do is, if you're experiencing this, for you to go back to that pre-pregnancy number. Okay, just a brief overview of thyroid. Thyroid level, the range is huge. I'm not a doctor, but I know that thyroid levels, your normal is very, very broad. So your normal might be way over here and here, and you're still. So I always counsel people to talk to their doctor about what their pre-pregnancy, for their first pregnancy, thyroid levels were, because sometimes this is a big indicator that there's been a big shift in your body. And by the way, you're not going to track that for you. They're just going to see most of the time, some doctors do this, but most of the time, in range, and that's it. And they're going to send you on your way. So you can be asymptomatic, meaning you're not having a lot of dry hair, weight gain, things like that, and your thyroid still being way off base from where it was when you got pregnant the first time, which is a good indicator of health, right? So overall health is the goal. Pregnancy is the outcome. That's what I like to say. So the other thing, so complications from a previous pregnancy. Okay, so physiological or complications from a previous pregnancy, hormonal changes or thyroid changes from a previous pregnancy. So some have secondary, even go down the path of having their thyroid levels checked. They don't even go down the path help from just a fertility specialist, because they're like, well, I did it once, we got pregnant once, like we should figure this out on our own. As you age, your body deals less well with hormones, which brings me to my is being tested for other complicating factors like factor 5 Leiden. Factor 5 Leiden is something it's a blood. Now people say, how can I have had one pregnancy successfully, or even two pregnancies, depending on your age and how far spaced out the pregnancies were, and now I can't get pregnant? Well, as your body ages, less with estrogen. So pregnancy, 20s, mid-20s, second one in early 30s. Now you're going for that third pregnancy and you're 35 or 34, like you're on that cusp of advancement. Your body might not be able to deal with produced in pregnancy, and you have repeat miscarriage or you have repeat chemical pregnancies, which I had, and I had no idea that I was for a long time. So you want to get tested for that out. And it's a simple test that you can do. All right, you guys, I was a little late this morning, but this is my new schedule. I'll be here Monday, Wednesday, a.m. Eastern Standard Time, talking about topics like this. If you hear more about people's success and overcoming infertility, secondary infertility, my book is available on Infertility. Health and blessings to you. I will see you tomorrow.